Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone. For a century, Disney was, well, I mean, just a movie ticket.
Right, like it's just 2 hours in a dark room with a glowing screen.
Exactly. But looking at the comprehensive 2026 corporate report we are diving into today, that ticket is a complete relic. Our mission here is to understand how Disney survived the streaming wars and is radically pivoting its business model. Because this is not about box office numbers anymore.
No, not at all. I mean, we are looking at a $60 billion physical expansion, along with some unprecedented sports alliances.
Yeah, and honestly, a quiet takeover of the digital universe.
Right, and to really grasp this strategy, we have to start with who just grabbed the keys to the kingdom. In March 2026, Josh D'Amaro became CEO.
And that is huge, right? Because historically, these media conglomerates put Hollywood studio insiders in charge.
Exactly, people whose entire metric of success was just, box office returns.
But D'Amaro is a theme parks veteran, and his runway only opened up because management defeated the activist investor, Nelson Beltz.
Yeah. Peltz was pushing for severe cost-cutting. So beating him allowed D'Amaro to just greenlight his One Disney vision, deploying an astonishing $60 billion in capital expenditure over the next 10 years.
Okay, let's unpack this. Putting a parks guy in charge means the physical world is the priority. Disney is basically pivoting from a pure content factory to become a landlord of imagination.
That is a great way to put it. I mean, they want you in a captive physical environment.
Because that is where the high-margin cash flow actually lives. We are talking about a massive new Villains Land in Florida and a brand new resort in Abu Dhabi.
Right, and what is wild about the Abu Dhabi project is the financial engineering behind it. It's entirely funded by their partner, Mural.
Wait, really? Completely funded?
Yes, Disney licenses the IP and operates the park, but Mural takes all the capital risk. So Disney expands its global footprint basically for free.
Wow. But, to fund the rest of that physical kingdom, they had to stop the bleeding in their digital empire first.
Oh, absolutely. Streaming is finally hitting an 8% profit margin, and to avoid Wall Street panicking, they brilliantly just stopped reporting raw subscriber numbers.
Right, forcing investors to focus on actual revenue instead of freaking out over every canceled subscription.
Exactly.
Which brings us to the ESPN deal. They gave the NFL a 10% equity stake in ESPN for media assets. I have to push back here, though. Doesn't giving away a chunk of ESPN fundamentally weaken Disney?
Well, it looks like a dilution of power, sure, but it is actually a genius defensive moat. Think about tech giants like Amazon aggressively driving up live sports rights.
Oh, right.
By making the NFL a part owner of ESPN, Disney financially incentivizes the league to protect the network.
Very.
The NFL's bottom line is now tied directly to ESPN surviving.
Oh, wow. So they use the NFL to guard the sport's cash flow, and they use that streaming revenue to build physical parks.
No.
Physical parks have a natural capacity limit. Where does the next century of growth come from?
Interactive media.
Yeah.
Specifically their relationship with Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite.
Right, which is really more of a digital hangout space these days.
Yeah, and Disney initially invested $1.5 billion, but rumors suggest D'Amaro wants an outright acquisition.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Because if Disney buys Epic, they aren't just buying Fortnite.
No, they are buying the Unreal Engine, the premier 3D creation software in the world.
Which Disney already relies on to design their theme park rides and film virtual sets.
Exactly. By acquiring Epic, they vertically integrate their entire production pipeline. They own the metaverse's underlying infrastructure.
So why should you care about all this? This blueprint shows how a legacy brand actually survives technological disruption. You don't fight the tech, you absorb it.
Right, to turn your IP into inescapable physical and digital ecosystems.
Which leaves you with a provocative thought to ponder. If Disney successfully integrates your biometric park data, your streaming habits, and the Unreal Engine, will the next great Disney destination even require a plane ticket? Or will it be a hyper-personalized, fully digital world generated in real time just for you?
That is wild to think about.